Hello and welcome to another D3+1 battle report. This is 1850 points of Eldar versus Chaos Space Marines. So starting off with the Eldar force, we are led by a regular Farseer. There's nothing fancy there. His warlord trait was Split Fire, and I've rolled on all three tables he can, so I have Guide, Precognition and Puppet Master. First time using that technique, so that should be fun. We have another Farseer, using Eldar for that one. He's got Guide, Prescience and Invisibility. We have 10 Guardians with Heavy Weapons Platform, which is a Shuriken Cannon. And there are 3... I'm going to keep calling them Guardian Jetbikes. They're now called Wind Rider Jetbike Squad.
That sounds so much more manly.
There are 3 of those with a Shuriken Cannon. We have 5 Dire Avengers, including the X-Arch. The X-Arch has Power Sword and Shimmer Shield. We have a squad of Wraith Guard. I just bought these yesterday. So they are equipped with D-Scythes. We have 2 Wave Serpents. Right. One of them has Twin Link Scatter Lasers and Twin Link Shuriken Catapults, and it's got Hollow Fields. The other one has Twin Link Scatter Lasers and a Shuriken Cannon and Hollow Fields. We have a Crimson Hunter, just stock as it comes, so Pulse Laser and 2 Bright Lances. We have 3 Warwalkers, all armed with Scatter Lasers. There is a squad of Dark Reapers, so it's 5 of those, including the X-Arch. The regular Reapers have Star Swarm missiles. The X-Arch has an Eldar missile launcher, flak missiles, night vision, and fast shot. And to round things off, we have Wraith Knight. The expensive build one, Sun Cannon and Scatter Laser.
Okay, here we have 1850 points of Nurgle themed Chaos Space Marines, which I haven't used since April, so bear with me please. I'm also using some new additions to the army. Starting with Abaddon, who will be leading me. He has the Black Crusade trait, which won't be relevant here because I'm not fighting Space Marines. He is being accompanied by a level 3 Nurgle Sorcerer. The zombie is there only to represent the fact I bought him a spell from Air. I gave him a gift of mutation, and it turned out to be Eternal Warrior because we've rolled for it already. He does actually also have the gift of contagion power from Nurgle. He also has Psychic Shriek and Dominate from Telepathy. I gave him an Aura of Dark Glory, a Force Staff, a Bolt Pistol. I think that's everything he has. Yeah, I didn't give him any special grades or anything. Troops, we have 2 10-man cultist squads. This one over here is totally bare bones. This one, they have upgraded their pistols to auto guns, and I gave the champion the shotgun just because I had 2 points kicking around when I finished. This is a 10-man Plague Marine squad. The champion also had a gift of mutation. We have rolled for that already, and it gave him Crusader. There is 2 metal guns in the squad, and that is it. Here we actually have a minor proxy. It's 2 Havoc squads. All of them are armed with auto cannons. All of them have Mark of Nurgle. So those are just regular Chaos Space Marines I'm using to proxy in. We then have my Death Shroud Terminators, which I always use because I love the models, but they are also proxy for just bog standard Chaos Terminators with Power Axes and Combi Bowlers. Then we have 4 Chaos Spawn, Mark of Nurgle, nothing else. 3 Obliterators, Mark of Nurgle, nothing else. And finally we have my new flyer, Helldrake, with Bale Flamer, because that's the only acceptable way to field it. I gave him the Flyer Ace upgrade from the Death from the Skies upgrade book, whatever supplement you want to call it. I got Death Incarnate. That means he has the Demon Forge rule that Forge Fiends have, but he can use it unlimited times, so he can do it every turn if he wants, which is quite good.
Okay, we have deployed. We rolled for mission and we have the Scouring, and we are doing, well, you can see it's actually Hammer and Anvil. Night fighting is on. What else have we got bookkeeping wise?
Well, we've got all the objective
All
points.
the objectives are on the board.
And
so
you always insist on scrumpling them up, so it's really hard to unscrumple them on camera. We probably should have done. Well, we actually mentioned that little thing we noticed about the rules.
So here's something we haven't quite figured out. Do you roll? Well, you do scout moves before or after seizing the initiative? Kind of important, I suppose.
It says they both happen just before the start of the first turn, but it's not specific which takes precedence. Oh, okay, that's the 3.1. I've got one over here, guarded by cultists on the very edge of my deployment.
I should probably sneak around here and start opening up my ones.
Well, you can probably determine what you've got based on what I have. I have the 1.
You
have the 4, you have a 2, and you have a 3.
That's the 4.
Okay, so one's hiding here.
So we've got an objective there, and another objective hidden there, and another objective hidden here. in plain
You
sight.
have 1 fast attack, I have 2.
Yes, my Crimson Hunter is my fast attack,
Mine
and
is the
Chaos.
Eldrake and the Spawn. And I'm not going to try and see the mischief. So
Very open because she's bunched up into corners.
That's because there's no man's land in the middle. Nobody wants to be standing out there. And that's the tube, isn't it?
So now you're going to do scout moves off camera and start your first turn.
Yeah.
You're not seizing initiative.
No, he chose not to. So. Okay, end of Eldar turn 1. Night fighting and longbow edges meant not very much happened. A bit of shooting, so the Dark Reaper X-Arch, who had night vision, meant he ignores the effects of night fighting, was able to shoot over here and take out one of the Havocs. The Warwalkers were just in range enough to start shooting at this squad of Havocs up here, took out one more Havoc, and I put a wound on the Chaos Sorcerer. That was it. That was really it.
Yeah, end of the first Chaos turn, I did pretty much nothing because of the big open space between the armies. It would be suicide to move out. So the only thing I did was fire with this Havoc squad because it's the only thing that could see something in range. And I rolled horrifically and they did absolutely nothing. So that's all with my first turn.
Okay, we're just going to cover off the mysterious objectives that we didn't cover off in the video. So, okay, this one here, the one the Guardians are holding, is a 2, that is nothing of note. And the one over here for the jet bikes is a 4, that is targeting relay. Unit control this objective, reroll failed roll hits. Hit rolls of a 1 when shooting.
That's good.
Okay.
I'll do the one over here by my colors. That is the sabotage. And the other one, 2 nothing of note. So that's only 2 of mine there.
Gonna go boom.
Okay, end of Eldar turn 2. Farseer B, we're calling him, did invisibility on the Wraith Knight. We also ended up with guide on the Wraith Knight and guide on the Dark Reapers. The Wraith Knight jumped up this way, the Walkers moved and used a battle focus run shoot move at the Havocs in the corner there, which were then promptly splattered across the floor. The Dark Reapers shot at the one obliterator that you can see, and he took a wound, passed his pinning test. The Wraith Knight shot his scatter laser to get twin length at the Havoc squad up here. Killed the only 2 guys he could see, so then he couldn't fire a sun cannon at them afterwards. The jet bikes moved over here, and I need to find out what this mysterious terrain is. So that's a 6.
The charge thingy, I think. The anti-charge thing.
So the anti. A 6 is the grav wave generator. You use Tim to the charge. They have charge range, right? Okay. The Wave Serpents moved up and then turbo boosted back the way.
Turbo boosted? It looks like they haven't moved at all.
They moved up and then
They turbo boosted
back.
an inch.
That's
And that
quite
justifies
fast
giving
with the
them-
rules, didn't
Yeah.
he? But fair enough.
It doesn't say anything about you having to move a certain
Just
direction or a
because the rule
certain.
doesn't say it doesn't mean it's right.
In
Or
theory,
certain-
turbo boosting, you're moving fast enough, things can't hit you. Moving an inch is you've jiggled on the
They
spot.
moved more than an inch because they moved all the way up this way, then they moved back.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. End of Chaos turn 2. I'm afraid nothing much else happened again, thanks to No Man's Land being suicidal. My Helldrake came on, unfortunately because of distance he couldn't Vector Strike, or where Vector Meteoric Strike it's called for him. He did however use his flamer on the middle row where the Dark Reapers are in the building there and took out 2 of them, set them ablaze, but that did nothing else this turn.
Still burning though.
Still burning.
Still burning. My Obliterators used last cannons to fire at the Walkers. They were the one which lanced one to death there, but you can see smoking.
Yep.
The one Havoc who can see out the little window here also shot at them, but he missed, and that was it. Nothing else.
You smoke.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Abaddon and his Terminators, Deep Strike almost mishapped into the wall there, so now they're just staring at the wall wondering why it almost mishapped them.
Okay, end of Eldar turn 3. The Crimson Hunter arrived from reserves. It shot into the Helldrake over here, managed to take off 2 hull points. Or 1 hull point. 2 hull
2 hull points.
2 hull points. What else happened? The Guardians, with a move and then a shoot, then run move, managed to take out a couple of Terminators. And
2
pull
Terminators
back
and 1
here.
point on a bad
Oh yeah, and they
2
took 1,
points on Abaddon.
2 hull points on
Oh,
the
yeah.
Banner in total as well. Yeah.
Hull points?
Hull
Hull
points. He might as well have hull points. The bikes here also tried to shoot away at them, but they didn't achieve anything, and Assault moved back the way. Over here, the Dark Reaper Exarch tried to shoot his flak missiles at the Helldrake, and I didn't get anything there. Snapshotted with the rest of the Reapers at the same Helldrake, and nothing. The 2 Woolwalkers fired their scatter lasers at the Helldrake, and I only got 1 6 to hit, and obviously I didn't roll a 6 to pen, so I didn't get a glance or anything at all. Over here, Wraith Knight jumped all the way up here, shot its scatter lasers into the Plague Marines. I can't remember if I killed one with the scatter lasers or not.
Killed one with the scatter lasers.
Then I fired the Sun Cannon into them, and I took out 2 more, so it's 3 dead there.
2 cultists.
One of the Sun Cannon shots kind of scattered over into the cultists, and I took out 2 of those. And the 2 Wave Serpents moved up and turbo boosted up to here.
Proper turbo.
Yes,
booster.
yes. Actually
they
turbo
have
boosted.
Turbo boosted, yes, they have.
Oh, and Soul Blaze is still going.
Soul
on
Blaze
the
is still
Reapers.
going on the Reapers,
no
but
wounds.
no wounds yet.
Okay, end of Chaos turn 3, and I've decided to give in because there's absolutely no way I'm winning this and I'm getting bored. The Plague Marines moved up, fired their melt guns, but the Wave Serpent cheesiness turned them into glances. The Obliterators fired at the Walkers, did 1 glance with plasma cannons because they all missed. The Spawn ran a little bit, my Cultist ran a little bit. My Eldar, that's not actually dead, it flew over and meteoric descended it, but only did a hull point.
And it took off the
And a
pulse
weapon.
laser.
Pulse
yeah.
lasers.
Baden's unit charged into them, they lost a Terminator on the charge because of invisibility. I rolled a 6 for demon weapons, so I was doing like 12 attacks, but because of invisibility, not enough got through to kill the Farseer. The Farseer hit back and killed a Baden because I rolled 2 1s. So that was it, the game's over.
Very fluky.
And I hate Eldar now. Massively overpowered.